What's going on today, YouTube? It's Free Out Vlogs. I'm gonna give you guys a quick little update on what's going on with my 2007 Pontiac Grand Prix. I just got back from the hardware store, picked up some electrical tape. So what I'm doing today is I still got this cute fairy line here. Yay! But anyways, what we're doing here today is I'm rewiring my car's rearview mirror, which is a auto dimming rearview mirror with compass and temp and OnStar. But the OnStar, I disabled it. So let me show you guys what we're doing right now. You guys see this wire harness right here? This is a custom made wire harness by me. So you guys can see. If you guys are curious, this big long red wire goes to the fuse box because the Grand Prix has the fuse box on the passenger side. And then this wire right here is grounded to the factory harness to the car. So this is a 16-pin connector for a auto dimming rearview mirror with compass and temp. As you guys can see, the OnStar is disabled. And this long wire right here, this one is for your temp sensor leads. And there you go. That's a custom built wire harness. Now let's go fish this thing in the car. Take my tools. Let's see. Take my keys. So a lot of people have been asking me, when am I going to replace my windshield? Well, you guys guessed it. Probably next week. Because there might be some time today or sometime tomorrow or next week I might go back to work. So, yay! I'd rather go back to work instead. I mean, here's the best part. I might go back to work probably next week or tomorrow. I don't know yet, but so this is my baby right here. This is a Skydancer. Yes, I know I look janky as hell right now, but it's worth it. I mean, it's about, I don't even know what time it is, like 10 something in the morning. So I'll show you guys what we did. Put this in the car. So starting from the front, you guys see this black wire right here? This one goes to the temp sensor, which is this thing right here. Where is it? Here it is. Come on. This right here, this is a, oh, you guys can see that. Get out. There you go. This is a temp sensor that I got off my Tahoe. So made a custom harness. I clipped it right here. There you go. And I'm fixing to wrap all this in wire loom. And when I shut the hood, it actually lines up with the line right here, which I think that's pretty cool. And there you go. So I ran the wire through the fender, through here. Sexy. Anyways, so I ran the wire through the fender, through the inside of the cabin. And there's the wire. I'm actually going to cover up all this and put this to the side. I took that A-pillar off. And this is the only wire we're using right here. This is a auto dimming rearview mirror with compass and temp. OnStar is disabled, but the only thing that's gonna work is the compass and temperature. This is the ground wire that I'm using right here. This ground wire is actually gonna be attached to this custom made pigtail. And yes, I do have a different radio on order right now, but this car actually came with OnStar, but I disabled it just to install this compass and temp mirror. Like I said, we're only using one ground wire. And the red positive wire is going to go down the A-pillar into the fuse box. So when we turn the key on, the mirror turns on. So these wires right here, the green and the brown, those are your sensor leads. All I got to do is fuse all this together and we good to go. Set you guys somewhere. I wish I could set you guys somewhere. That way you guys can see me wire this up. So turn off this flash. Hang on. You guys ain't gonna be able to see me. Damn it. I guess we can do it like this, I guess. Hopefully you guys can see me halfway decent. So what I'm doing here, I'm gonna take this mirror off right now. There you go. And yes, I already got my furry parking ticket here. But I am planning on taking a trip down to Dallas, Texas for a fiesta. I'm not 100% sure if I'm actually going to take this car. Not 100% sure. I prefer I don't know. If I start a new job, which I'm probably going to, which I am, this is pretty much like, you know, my hobby. I'm also a furry as well. So, whoever the hell can judge me, I don't care. Because I like the furry life. I think it's cute. I think it's awesome. But I had somebody contact me. I mean, not contact me. Send me a text through Facebook that I said I was weird and all this other stuff. But I told the guy, fuck off, because you have no idea what you're talking about. And, yeah. That's how you know, I honestly, I really don't care about other people's, you know, opinions and what they think about me. Because they can say the most rudest shit in the world, but at the end of the day, people that, there you go. People that think they're all that, just because, you know, they have their first car and everything, and they think they're all that. One thing I gotta say to you, buddy, is you're an asshole. Just like the next door neighbor. Them people, they're just too much. I mean, they show off way too damn much. Not to criticize or anything like that, but I'm not really a big fan of. I stay away from people that show off. Me, I got nothing to show off. I'm not a fancy guy. I'm not a rich motherfucker. I'm just a regular guy. You know, just trying to be me. You know, live the furry life. You know, everybody can say I'm weird and everything else, but at the end of the day, it's okay because I guess I like it. I like the furry life. I mean, hell, my car's name is Skydancer, for fuck's sake. Because I'm actually planning on taking down this headliner and putting black fur in here to match the rest of it. Because black fur can hang out to like right down here, and I think that's going to look so hot. And what I do is I take a lighter to this wire, and I heat up the electrical tape, and it actually melts to the wire, which I think is pretty cool. Alright guys, everybody's been asking me how long I've been doing this. Since I was in high school. There you go. I've been doing this since I was, I want to say about 17 or something like that. I've been doing it since I was like 17 years old. Wiring stuff up like this. And hell, I can actually take this whole speedometer out and wire up to a car battery. And it's actually going to turn on. So, let's see, green to green. I've done it before several times, but if I had a chance to do an LS swap, it'll probably be a 99 top. Because that's pretty much my dream truck. I had one before. I didn't have time to get it running, so I went ahead and I bought me a Pontiac Grand Prix 2007. Supercharged. I mean, the turbo, not the turbo, the supercharger kind of whines, but and I figured out my brake issue with this car. Coming to find out, the brake booster is leaking. So I was like, oh yes. So the guy at the mechanic shop, he scanned my car and he said that your ABS light has nothing to do with your leaky brake booster. So I was like, uh-oh. So, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and just order me a brand new master cylinder. And that's the only reason I got this hose right here. Because a lot of people are telling me, well, I've seen a lot of YouTube video where this guy put a hose down into I think a Coke bottle, and he basically bled his brakes by. You guys can see the brake pedal goes to the floor, which I don't like that. So, from what the mechanic told me, yeah, it's my brake master cylinder that's leaking. So I was like, oh, okay, good. You saved me a lot of money. So later on tonight, I'm gonna look online, see if I can find a brake booster. I mean, not brake booster, brake master cylinder for this thing. And while I'm at it, I might as well order both mirrors. I mean, even though this mirror is not broke, but that one is, I prefer just to have, you know, matching mirrors, I guess. I mean, for 45 bucks for new mirrors, I guess it's worth it getting it. So it's worth the 45 bucks. And while I'm at it, I might as well order me a brand new furry project, because I've been dying to do a new furry project that I've been having for like years. The one I bought that thing back in 2010, so it's crazy. So nice little twist, and I started wrapping all this up in electrical tape, because General Motors actually use electrical tape, but I do have the cover that goes here. Let me take that back up there. Like I said, all this wiring, I've been doing it for like hell, this car, it came with OnStar, but it did not come with the compass and temp feature. So I'm basically wiring this thing in here right now, which is a good thing. Let's see. I said, whenever I'm not at work, I usually do this. Or I'm working on a furry project, which I got a lot of furry projects planned. Even though my car's name is Skydancer because of the sunroof, that's pretty cool. Every furry is supposed to have a sunroof. Like literally, it's too legit. So every single furry that I know has a sunroof car. And this lanyard that I got here, I was not expecting this thing to come in. I think it was a day or two ago this thing's supposed to come in. And I got an email from somebody in the Netherlands that my lanyard was on the way. So I was like, oh, okay. I got an email through my Gmail account, so that my furry lanyard was on the way. So I was like, huh, okay. My furry fandom lanyard, pretty much. And so, yeah. I'm planning on getting this windshield fixed next week. And getting the eyebrow right here and putting Skydancer in the middle, like the decal, but in cursive letters, the name Skydancer because of the sunroof. And I'm planning on upgrading all these little lights with LEDs. And that's about it, pretty much. And I'm planning on getting that back window tint fixed because one of the tints on the windows are ripped off. So, and yeah. And there you go. That's how you build yourself a custom wire harness for your 2007 Pontiac Grand Prix if you want to put a compass and tint feature. And what do you do next? You shove it back in here. Hang on now. I gotta tighten up this ground just a little bit more. What I do is I usually electrical tape it all the way up to the top. And that way everything can stay flush. And first I took this part down in here first. There you go, guys, like factory. Now I'm fixing to wrap this up too. This little ground wire, and the red wire. Fixing to run that shit down below. I don't know why General Motors actually used the electrical tape on everything. I don't understand that. But I prefer to stay with General Motors instead. I'm not really that much of a Ford guy. I prefer to stay with General Motors. Yeah, even though they're cheap ass plastics, but at the end of the day, it was worth it, you know. I only drove my first Honda. My first car was a 2000 Honda Accord, and I decided just to get rid of it because I wasn't really a big fan of it. But they were sexy cars at the end of the day, so I said this is all done. And one thing I like to do is I like to tape the wire harness to the side. So I'm not really a big fan of dangling rat's nest ass wiring. So what I do is I take a little piece of tape and tuck it right here, right about there. And there you go. That's how you tuck the factory harness. Ow, my head. And then what I gotta do now, put this A-pillar back in here. And I'm also gonna wrap these in black too. Luckily for me, this car doesn't have side curtain airbags, which sucks. And my furry parking tag and my graduation tassel from high school, class 2019. Plug this baby up. Plug this little baby up. There we go. And we just run this red wire through the headliner. I'll show you guys something real quick. And there you go. That's how you wire in a auto dimming rearview mirror with compass and temp in your 2007 Pontiac Grand Prix. So let me hook this up to the power, and I'll show you guys in a little bit. The ground is hooked up. Stick the key in the ignition. Go to the fuse box real quick. Take off that A-pillar. Like I said, I got both mirrors on order right now, so that's good. Go right here. There you go. And then you go here, one hand. There you go. Good thing this car doesn't have side curtain airbags, which is kind of weird. So let me set this camera down. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing, but great. I need a tripod. Actually, hang on. Let me set it in the cup holder. There you go. Hope you guys can see me halfway decent. Every car that I get, it always has to have one of these mirrors. I don't know why. There's already a tape right here. Nice. So we're going to tape that down right here. Tape it down. Ew. And fish this down here. One thing I really like about General Motors is this thing, you can actually fish the wires anywhere. So, and I take this fuse down here, way down here. There you go. There you go. And we're gonna see if this thing actually turns on, which I know it will because I actually had this thing wired in here before. I usually like to tape down my wires to the panels because I don't like dangling wires anywhere. And this thing actually looks like it was meant to be here. It looks factory, so that's good. I like that. I can actually connect the OnStar back in this car, but I decided not to. So I really don't need it. Since I'm probably going to install a backup camera, which I am. There you go, one hit. And put the fuse box cover back in here. Hang on now. And we're gonna see the key. This thing actually turns on. Beautiful. I like that. There you go, you guys. Like using plastic. Like I said, I'm gonna use this later to drain my brake fluid. So, see if this thing actually works, which I know it is. I just tested it. So, okay. All right, here comes the good part. All right. Watch this. This is how you know I'm a badass mechanic. Who can wire in a auto dimming rearview mirror with compass and temp? As soon as I turn this key, wait for it. Oh yeah, there you go. West, 48 degrees Fahrenheit. You got OnStar, that doesn't work anymore. You guys see? Turn it on, off. And there you go. That's how you install a auto dimming rearview mirror with compass, temp. And this mirror came out of a 2007 Tahoe, which I missed my fucking truck. But let's go ahead and start this thing up real quick and see if the mirror actually stays on. Wait for it. Oh, what the hell? That was weird. That's weird. There you go. Mirror stays on. That's how you do it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, stay tuned for more updates on my 2007 Pontiac Grand Prix and the headliner project and the windshield replacement, and as well as the both mirrors replacement. So anyways, that's it for now, guys. And the mirror shuts off. Loved it.